How are you, Tom Odell?
I'm all right, yeah, good.
Good.
Pretty good.
Is today going to be the best day of your life?
No.
Oh. What?
Because every day is the best day of my life.
Good answer. Good answer. Is it good to be in Canada and Montreal?
I genuinely would say Montreal's in my top 5 favourite cities in the world. I adore it here.
Really? Why?
I don't know. We've been coming here since, I guess, we first started touring in 2012, 2013.
Okay.
I remember the first time I came here, I went for a run in the park, the Royal Park, and it was in autumn time, and all the leaves were red and orange, and it was the most beautiful park in a city that I'd ever visited. And I was really struck by the place, and we'd been spending a lot of time in North America, and just to hear people speaking French, I found, it made me feel at home, strangely. Although, I don't know what it is about that, because obviously we don't speak French in London.
No, definitely not.
But it's just across the pond, I guess, or just across the channel. So I don't know, there's something about Montreal I find I really love it here. And I was texting my girlfriend just now. I was like, we got to come back when, I'm not doing a show, and spend some time here. There's lots of music here. All my favourite music comes from here.
I'm glad you backed that up and you didn't just say, yeah, it's in my top 5, and then moved on. Because I was like, maybe he says that about everywhere he goes.
Yeah, well, there is a tendency for sycophancy in this job, if that's a word.
It is now.
But yeah, no, I really love it, and to see it in the summer is to see it in a whole new light. Anyway, my love letter to Montreal can finish there.
Oh, I love it. It's a very nice letter. So Tom, we're 10 years on from your debut album.
Yes.
Does it feel like it's been 10 years, or has it gone really quick?
It feels like it's been 300 years.
Oh, really? The longest 10 years of my life. Why is that?
I mean, 10 years is like a lifetime, isn't it? It's been quite non-stop. Obviously, the pandemic was a bit of a pause, but I feel very fortunate to still be doing it. Like, I wasn't someone that, was like a sort of had really high ambitions and aspirations. I didn't plan anything.
Like you didn't have like a long game plan.
No, not really. I knew I wanted to make music, but I didn't. Sometimes I hear musicians talking. It's like, do this, then that, and it's like global domination. Like I really have never been interested in that. But I just love playing music with my band. Love writing songs, and I've always just done that. And so I feel genuinely appreciative every time we walk on a stage and there's anyone there. And I really mean that. I don't mean to sound glib. Like, I've always felt like that, and I never expect people to come to shows. When they do, it's just a really lovely surprise. And so I feel really, really appreciative that I can still do this. And after the pandemic, during the pandemic, it was like sort of stopped touring. I was like, oh, maybe that's it. Like, I don't know if I need to sort of go back to it, but I don't know. It's I think when the cart leads the horse, so to speak, when you're driven by some sort of other desire to achieve something, or it's the wrong line of work, music, because I think it's got to come from the heart, ultimately it's got to come from your intuition, your heart.
Do you still enjoy playing songs from that first album as much as you did when you made them?
I think I enjoy playing them more.
Really?
Yeah, because they're well-written songs. I mean, that sounds narcissistic, but I think they're good songs, so they've stood the test of time. I mean, I've written so many bad songs. No, definitely. I've written so many bad songs, but you have to write bad songs to get any good ones. The good ones are few and far between. But, one of the greatest tests of a song is time. Because when you write it and you put it out, you usually always think it's good, because otherwise you wouldn't put it out. After a few years, you look back with some perspective and you go, oh, that I got kind of a bit lost in the shallows, a little bit. Lost in the style or the something that didn't have something that would transcend time.
Yeah, they've aged well.
Not all of them. Some of them have aged very badly. Most of them, actually. But there's a few of them, and I think that first album, there was a couple that I think have aged well, yeah.
Because I wanted to ask you, what's it been like hearing and seeing Another Love get another life with platforms like TikTok? People slowing down and speeding up your songs.
Yeah, that's funny. I quite like that, the slowing down, speeding up. I prefer listening to my songs slowed down or sped up. I think if you asked a lot of artists, they'd probably say, I reckon, whether they admit it or not, I reckon they would agree. Because you don't have to listen to, I hate my sound of my own voice. So to listen to it sped up, slowed down, it sounds like someone else singing.
like a chipmunk.
Yeah, a chipmunk or Leonard Cohen.
Another love.
No, I like it. Yeah, and obviously very, very appreciative of social media for giving another love, another life.
Yeah, and when that happens and you know, some of those songs go viral, you know, way after they've been released, who tells you about that? Is it like, did the record label inform you, or like do your friends tell you, like, hey, do you know this song's getting all this traction again? Or do you just discover it yourself? Are you on TikTok?
I got on TikTok before it happened, so it was honestly me just scrolling on the For You page.
Yeah.
And every 3 or 4 videos...
It was you.
And I'd be like, maybe this is just my narcissism.
yeah. Based on your search history.
Destroying the algorithm.
yeah. That must be cool, though.
Yeah, there was definitely a moment where it was all over that platform, you know, in various forms. I remember seeing one at the end of last summer where it was actually at like a Coldplay gig in a stadium, and they videoed the whole crowd singing Another Love, and I was like, if I was Coldplay, I'd be like,
yeah. Chris Martin's like, what? I put on a whole set for you. You used someone else's song.
Yeah, you're reaping all the fruits of their hard work.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think I'm just super grateful for that. Yeah.
What can you tell me about the upcoming North American tour? You're going to be back later this year. I think you've got multiple shows in Canada. One's in Montreal.
Yes.
This October, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, we're touring from the beginning of October through to the end.
You'll get to see those nice red leaves again, hopefully.
I can't bloody wait to see those nice red. Do you live in Montreal?
I live in Toronto.
Right.
Yeah, we do still get some nice leaves, but maybe not
as nice.
Not as nice. No.
I mean, is Montreal known for its nice leaves?
I guess it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've got to come back then as well.
Yeah. It's beautiful that time of year.
Yeah. Are you a fall guy?
I'm a fall guy.
Yeah.
Autumn.
Well, yeah, I know. I was translating, but yeah.
What have you become?
I know, I'm a mess. I know. All my friends back home are like, who are you? Fall. Sorry, autumn. Yes.
Yeah, I have a autumn song actually called "The End of the Summer," which is yet to come out. It's all about autumn, going home after the summer.
Is there a line in there about Montreal? Because there's still time to add one in.
There's not, but there's between the lines. There's definitely some inspiration. But yeah, I've made another record, which hopefully will be out. We haven't put a single out yet, but hopefully get a single out soon.
He's close to telling us when.
Telling you when?
Yeah.
In September, I think.
September.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Amazing. So you'll be bringing it here. You'll be touring it here in October.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Well, have fun today here in Montreal on stage at Osheaga 2023. Tom Odell, thanks for hanging out.
Great to be here.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you very much.
That was great.